I want to begin this month's message discussing our efforts to reduce gun violence in our community. Just a few weeks ago, 17 people were killed at a high school in Parkland, Florida, devastating that community. Tragedies such as this also bring back a great deal of pain here locally to survivors and families of victims of previous shootings at places such as Clackamas Town Center and Reynolds High School. As incidents involving gun violence continue to rise in both frequency and severity, so does the awareness of our citizens and the demand for solutions. When it comes to reducing gun violence, there are unfortunately no easy answers. The problem is enormously complex and involves working through a wide range of factors involving laws and ordinances, corporate interests, constitutional interpretations, special interest groups, mental illness, and the perception of an infringement on a person's rights. But there are many things that can be done, and MCSO is committed to reducing gun violence in every way possible. First, we can use current laws and commit resources to help keep guns out of the hands of those who may be a threat to themselves or others. An example of this is the recently passed Senate Bill 719, which allows for a court to issue an extreme risk protection order, prohibiting someone from possessing a firearm if the person poses an imminent threat to themselves or others in the near future. We can also support common sense legislation designed to close loopholes in state law. This occurred recently with the February passage of House Bill 4145, otherwise known as the boyfriend loophole. Along with many others, I testified at the Oregon Senate in support of this bill. Law enforcement sees firsthand how a gun makes dangerous situations even worse. And this loophole in Oregon law is a threat to our communities and the police officers who have been sworn to protect and serve them. We can share resources and intelligence that assist in investigation and enforcement efforts. Our VRO Gun Dispossession Unit works closely with the Multnomah County Circuit Court, District Attorney's Office, and the Portland Police Bureau to investigate and remove guns from individuals who have a restraining order and have not complied with a court-ordered firearm prohibition. In a coordinated effort with the Oregon State Police, deputies investigate persons prohibited from owning a firearm who try to purchase one at a dealer or gun show. If the attempted purchase is verified as being unlawful through the Firearms Instant Check system, the information is then passed to the District Attorney's Office for prosecution. And we participate in the National Integrated Ballistic Information Network in cooperation with the ATF and the Oregon State Police Forensic Lab to aid in the speed and accuracy of investigations using shared ballistics intelligence from guns used to commit crimes. We're going to continue to develop and participate in innovative and effective programs. MCSO hosts a quarterly forum where we work collaboratively with our local and federal partners to identify and implement real solutions to reducing gun violence in our community. We're also actively engaged in the Multnomah County Threat Advisory Team. Through the sharing of information and resources, this multidisciplinary team works to prevent anticipated or imminent acts of violence by providing threat identification, assessment, and management strategies. Working with the County Health Department, we developed an informational brochure to educate people about the high number of gun-related suicides, what signs indicate someone may be at risk, and where to find help. And we staff specially trained and experienced school resource deputies at several schools in Multnomah County. These deputies are dedicated to providing a proactive role in crime prevention and fostering an engaged and supportive relationship between students and law enforcement. Finally, we can also ensure that guns used to commit crimes or are no longer wanted by their owners are unable to find their way into the hands of those who should not have them. I had the privilege recently, along with MCSO's inspector, Captain Travis Goldberg, to present to the chair and county commissioners a plan to safely dispose of over 500 firearms the sheriff's office has taken possession of for a variety of reasons.
A lot of the firearms come in from various means, from the medical examiner after either a suicide or sometimes even a homicide type case, where the family, the next of kin, no longer wants that weapon, through other means of people turning the firearms in and wishing them to be disposed of, major cases that have been court-ordered, destroyed, through various means. Also, even some cases where domestic violence and civil arrests have been maintained, where we've been ordered to seize the firearms, and these weapons can no longer go back to the owners.
Although some jurisdictions will transfer or even sell firearms in their custody, it's our policy to destroy them.
MCSO's policy is to actually destroy all firearms that come into our possession. Before doing so, however, each gun is subjected to an exhaustive inspections process which ensures that a gun is not stolen or wanted as part of a criminal investigation. All of this is guided and in compliance with Oregon law and Multnomah County ordinances.
A unanimous vote was given to proceed with destruction, and the guns were later transported to a local steel manufacturer who melted them and kept the recyclable materials in lieu of payment. These are but a few of the ways in which MCSO and our partners are making meaningful contributions to reducing gun violence in our community. I look forward to new efforts in the future, and will keep you updated along the way.